Welcome back. This time I'm playing Kholat. The game is on German, so I will try to translate as good as possible. And yeah, I have played it a few times before, but for you I will start a new game. Yeah, that means that if I'm starting a new game, that my old game will be deleted, and yeah, that's it. Only for you, only for you. So, on my old computer, this wasn't playable at all.
56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Syakhl. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
Yeah, that was the intro, and I have to say this is real, the intro, or what they said in the intro. It's based around a true story of 9 students were killed at the Dyatlov Pass. And if you want to know more of that, you can search here on YouTube about the Dyatlov Pass. And you will find tons of series about it. And yeah, In this game there is a monster or something else which killed the students, and I have now to investigate. Yeah, I just ran into the woods. I know that here was a way. As I mentioned before, I played it already. Yeah. But this I can explain later if I have the map. On this computer it's really beautiful to see with the snow and yeah, it's looking really, really nice. So you can run, but after a short while you're hearing he's exhausted, gets blurred out, and you have to breathe, catch breath again. I mean, was that the way? No. Now finding the right way into the game is not necessarily easy when you have already played it. Somewhere was a way on... oh no, that's... there it is. This... Rah. Yeah, it's a horror game, I guess you may know or can guess it. Those footprints. Ooh. I'm really glad that it's now 2 p.m. So it's not night because my problem is I always really dive psychologically into a game,
an insufferable burning light,
and the shockings in the game will catch me really hard.
I was nobody, nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
I hear a tinkling sound. It's just a whiteout. I'm going, as you may see here. There is anywhere a small camp, just a tent, I mean. And this you have to find in the wide area. I'm listening to the tinkling sound of because I guess I have to go to it. But it's hard to judge. Ah, there it is.
I am right behind you.
No. Yeah, now I have my map and I can explain what I meant before.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity when others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will? When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment, when you could really not remember your sins, when they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is, it's in their darkness. You have never been alone.
These footprints. Okay. At my last attempt of this game, I was going this way around, and yeah, this time I don't know if I should go the same way or if I do the other way around. Yeah. I guess I'm doing the other way around, but first let's go to this 5 columns of it's saying that in the deep snow running is more exhausting than at normal ground, and I have to give my character pauses so that he can breathe.
I set out the moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vyshai on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team had finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before anyone else's. We established priorities, checked the equipment, and set off right away. It was not until February the 26th we found the tent that I believe belonged to the students. Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic. The tracks in the snow led to a forest 1.5 kilometers away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters and we had to carefully search the entire area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us. I was convinced that something more than just an accident had occurred here. I had the feeling we were dealing with something unnatural.
Okay, when I now close this book, I have to get out of the crater. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. This sign on the ground I didn't mention before. I wanted to go the upper way. So I have a flashlight and I have the map and a compass. And that's all. There's no weapon or anything else. Oh, the tent is there. Oh, I wanted to go that way. Yeah, that's it. It's nearly an open world. I mean, okay, with the borders and with only on trails, so I can't climb the mountain. Yeah. So this might be this way. So yeah. It's sometimes hard to guess where you are on this map. This is the bridge, and this is on my way. Oh. Yeah. Let's run a little because the way is so far. Because I'm far away. The music. I'm really glad that it's not night now. That be? a single trail. Yeah. I will go 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles before left and go. Yay. Yeah, let's see. These are...
You know, at the beginning, I wanted to make things right. I believed God itself touched me. That I have received a chance, a compensation for the evil that was brought upon me. Then I understood that it is not God, or good, or restitution. Just a tool of revenge.
Yeah, I don't want to talk between the story is talking, or the game is talking. The storyteller is talking. Is there something? There's a way. Yeah, that's it. You also can't jump. That's really annoying. There are sometimes such little steps, but you can crouch. And these little steps are blocking your way, and there's no way to. A normal person can easily jump over it. Oh, the fire is looking really nice.